On the Pine Ridge Reservation, you'll find fear, frustration, and people calling for change. All last week, we brought you stories about the violence and drug abuse on the reservation. We also told you about the emergency declaration and a lawsuit from the Oglala Sioux tribe against the U.S. government.
This week, as we continue our Emergency and Hope on Pine Ridge series, we look toward the hope that nevertheless still exists to begin. Lauren Solich and Dan Santello bring us observations from tribal elders or wisdom keepers about the current reality on the reservation.
Ken Hart has lived on the Pine Ridge Reservation his whole life, and he believes this land is special.
But I truly believe that this is God's country.
He's among the senior tribal members we recently met.
Or elderly. I don't like to say elderly, I like to say wisdom keepers because they're knowledgeable.
In December, Hart called the KELOLAND newsroom hoping to bring attention to the violence on the reservation.
Due to the murders, due to the unsolved murders, due to the domestic abuse, due to the elderly abuse, I call this news media.
It's a topic that brings Hart to tears.
Try to sit with the grandma and hear her cry. Listen to that man that came into my living room asking for help. Listen to these young kids that cry for their mama that they're never gonna see. Sure, it hurts me. I'm a full-blood Lakota. I hurt with my people.
And he isn't the only wisdom keeper hurting.
So where's the justice here? So there's so many murdered, missing people. Where's the justice? I don't get it. And that's what hurts me, because I pray for justice, and there's no justice.
I know it's not good now, but I hope and I pray every day that when my grandkids grow up, they have a better place, and that they can have memories of the res like I have memories of the res.
Through the pain, they fight for change.
And it's up to us to keep it going, keep that flame lit, to keep that light bright, to know that there is hope, there is faith, there is trust and belief here. And we, the people, have to make that difference, like our ancestors did. They made a difference.
And I'm asking all the warriors to put your anger, your resentments, your jealousy, put them to the side. We need to start protecting women, children, and elderly. I'm asking you from my heart to come together, for I might not be here to push these things.
On the Pine Ridge Reservation, Lauren Solich, KELOLAND News.
Tomorrow night, in our final story of this series, Dan and Lauren will highlight the hope that people on the reservation still have and the reasons they love their homeland.
And until then, you can get caught up on all of the previous stories by visiting the Emergency and Hope on Pine Ridge tab on KELOLAND.com.